Welcome back. The sun hasn't set yet on their dreams, their hopes, the big match to the Nationals. But it's getting close, so I think we really need to pay attention, see what plays are abound. And with Tsukushima coming back in the pivotal moment, he told them, don't dare lose, so at least they've kept up that end of the bargain. Now who's going to be in this final fight, the final push, the final few points? And is there going to be a major upset with many eyes on the down-and-out school? Nice. I mean, with a team like they have, why would they doubt their skills that haven't been bested yet? And of course, with the final send, the points being so close. So close. I don't think it's quite over yet. And with the fact that they now need 2 clean points to be ahead. One win. They got the work cut out for them. It can be all over in an instant, depending on if anyone falters for a second. And considering their growth, how much they've really put into it in the past. How long have they been doing this? How long has the match been going on? With them all being exhausted. Well, apart from the one now coming back, he managed to have quite a big rest. I think the upcoming final battle here, the last push for points, is going to be interspersed with some probable backstory. And then everything after. Now we're going back to his little training session, is it? If you can't go above and beyond, someone's going to find a way to pick up on your movements. I mean, seeing where it looks like they're going to aim, he's still thinking about how to up his game, how to do better, everything that he's learned in all of this. And how wrapped up is his hand after that? Well, it's never too late. As long as it's not over, yeah. Let him back on. Dislocated. Well, if she has no qualms about it. He has come such a way. It's still going to be painful. Especially if he's... going to be stopping some blocks and the like. Be prepared. They need to be able to stop this, whatever the serve it is. He is a cornerstone, let's be fair. He is so well-rounded and keeps them up. They've levelled it. Although Trick's, their usual plays might not be good enough considering his judgment. He can take a rest. While he was out there, he played well. Considering he's not in the usual rotation. Get straight back into it. Why at this point in the match would they want to hold something in reserve? I see they're both teams are having the same kind of conversation there. Just go all out. I don't think he needs to be told right about now. With all of the others there to back him up, should they need it. In front of the dominant arm. Into the hand again. Not going lightly on him, despite being injured. He's back on the court. Why would he... I feel as though a little has rubbed off on him. He kept his feelings quite close to his chest, didn't really try and put in the extra effort. It's very different now. I mean, he is quite well suited to be here, isn't he? He's shaking, but is it just in anticipation? Three in a row, being stopped each time. Well, twice being stopped, and of course he's going to lose his edge, lose a bit of nerve. I see. It's those nanoseconds that really make the difference. Between just being deflected and getting it through. Where's the 1 more point chant now? Versatile is probably a very good word. Having each of the members of the teams able to pick anything up at their moment's notice. Never stuck in the same routine. Could that versatility also bring them down a little? I like that. 2 very different scenarios. The eagle and the crow. He used quite a lot of juice just in this little run, and it was for nothing, really. I mean, if they didn't, how many points would they actually have? Massage those legs, try and get a little bit of blood flow back. Also, learning something about the coach from last episode. Well, more so the voice actor, but still. Having them actually be a little more assertive and be able to talk their mind. However, thankfully, the team effort, all of them together, made quite a force to be reckoned with. It's up to them now. I love those transition little scenes. Every time there's one new, or even if it's just a return to one that we've seen hundreds of times, they're always amusing. Fuck! I was sort of... As soon as that went in, it was like, hang on, weren't they 2 points ahead? Or at least, got 2 points back, so 1 point ahead. Could have ended it right there. Would have been a bit early, but... Tough call. I think back-to-back outs. Get it to... I think even a really powerful serve, sure, it's a bit frightening to come up against, but if it just goes straight out, Alright, I'm less worried about it now. Who's getting more into it? The actual ones on on the court or those watching? They jumped too early. Using the fact that they're all kind of worn out. It's the end of the match. Getting a little angsty. Of course, they'd try and get straight in to block it, but yeah, he definitely seems unshaken. Super volleyball freak. I think the fact that we've got so many characters that just love the game in its core. Well, he's still got it. And despite... almost like the little giant. But also, despite it being 15 points, we're already getting into 18s. How many more is it going to reach? Like with the match against Seijo. A chance ball at this hour. Wish he could have that opportunity that Hinata's been given. And we're back. When you've got the slow down, the powerful emotional music behind it. For it just to be cut out at a moment's notice. The fact that they are noticing such concentration, noticing such ghoul on such a player as him. It's the constant shifting up and down. Did he falter? Was he not able to jump? Did his legs give way? If it doesn't serve you well, cut it off. If they are running on fumes, who's gonna dive for that? He knows he needs to move. There's not... Ooh, the double and the spin. He is the last line of defense that they have always needed. If the others are dying on their feet, he can make up for it. Don't let this effort that he put in just now go to waste. To eke through, to find a gap in their defenses. Shove. That last minute swapping of places there. How many conversations run through your head? How much time do you have to think during these kind of moments? I would say not many. Good thing we're watching an anime. What's with the stag beetle on his... Oh, no, there it goes. On his towel. The importance... The moment where you can look at your victory smugly. Keep it going. As long as you stop it in its tracks, give it a bit less power and time for your team to recover. Not going to waste any time here. Now you got a jump out. All of the time and chances awarded to them. Considering we've got, is it one episode left? Either it's going to be a quick resolution, a final ending to this battle, and then it's following the fallout for the rest of it, or it's going to keep going to the bitter end. Personally, I can see Haikyuu doing both, so... How many of them just see this as another victory for them, their school, and how many is the very match itself, the essence of life? What can I really say? After ending off the previous episode on the final point, for it to carry on, just keep going, it's fine. Yeah. Even though this round only goes to 15 in total, that's just a suggestion, really. As long as they keep fighting, it will go on indefinitely. And it definitely appears as though that's what they're attempting to do. So, seeing them fight like this, seeing them continue on is quite emotional, actually. Seeing all of their hopes and dreams continuously ebb and flow, reach groundbreaking proportions and fade away in an instant. And having the opposition coach realising that his love of volleyball is alive as ever, and blaming height for a lot of issues. When you've got someone like Hinata who just won't take no for an answer, even with his short stature, he'll get up and fight. But I do like them actually getting the point where they are so exhausted their limbs refuse to move. And that's when you depend on Nishinoya. That dive. And then the follow-up to it. Oh. And after all of this, no matter how it turns out, no matter what side comes out victorious, well, the fact that they've had this battle, not going to be taking each other seriously at all, ever, going forward. Some rivalries probably being set up, but also, who's going to be the most emotional from all of this? With Tsuki actually getting so attached to volleyball, his blocks, and being one of the team, there's going to be more than a few tears no matter what way it goes. And through the literal blood, sweat and tears that are being shed, there's definitely more to go, and I am fully anticipating all of it. I don't want to miss a second. Honestly, I want to watch it immediately. It's going to be hard to actually stop me. So, considering that one episode left, the final point being scored, and then the fallout, and then having to return to school either way, how's that all going to go down? It's so jarring and slightly upsetting hearing the coach's voice. If you don't know, he recorded the last episode and then passed away. Which kind of leaves the next few kind of, well, what do we do now? But the final performance of that episode was one hell of a showing. If there was going to be a line to go out on, it'd be picking up all of the pieces from the floor, telling them what volleyball is about. The essence of Haikyuu, really. And if you enjoyed all of it, let me know. If you want to leave a like, maybe even a comment down below, it helps out the channel. If you want to make sure to keep them at the forefront, consider subscribing, you won't miss out. But all in all, get yourselves a bit of rest, so that I can see you in the next one. If you would want to be the MVP to my volleyball match, consider joining onto my Patreon, because you guys really keep the points and the rallies going, one that I wouldn't be able to do alone. So I do really need to thank Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthia, Kite, Mystic Square, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Arkany, Danny Sui, Diego Zenhausen, Tori Jane, Carl Waddage, The Kebab Seller, Welcome to the Blank, and everyone else. And honestly, as long as you continue watching, that's all I can really ask. So, once again, thank you.